righty, good afternoon, everyone, and I want to welcome you to our 12th annual virtual recruitment fair. Before I begin, I want to start off by acknowledging many of our partners today, and I want to thank each and every one of them for taking time out to speak to the people of Queens and to offer them opportunities. I want to start with Vicky Wong, Director of Employment Services at the Chinese American Planning Council, Rachel Pimble, the HR Coordinator at Westhave Incorporated, Deborah O'Connor, the HR Recruiter at the New York City Transit Authority,
Hello.
Brittany Keys, Director of Talent Acquisition at Camba Incorporated, Fadia Mahama, the Employee Coordinator of Common Point Queens, John Wool, the Managing Director of Forest Hills Financial Group and Guardian Life, Arun Natharajan, HR Recruiter, and Nalita Morales Hernandez, the Field Supervisor at the U.S. Census Bureau. And lastly, Bill Clare, the Partner of New York Life Insurance. We'll start off today, as we always do at these recruitment fairs, with remarks by our partners. I'm going to start off with Ms. Latasha Nash, the Human Resources Specialist at the New York City Children's Center.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Borough President, for having us once again. I just want to say I'm representing New York City Children's Center. I'm the Human Resources Specialist there. And currently we're recruiting for nurses as well as mental health therapy aides. The nurses would need to have their license as well as their registration. The mental health therapy aides, the requirement is high school diploma or GED. We are also recruiting currently for, I believe there's a cleaner that's out there for those that want to contribute to, our add on to our staff in that way. We're currently recruiting. As I said, I will list the websites in order to get in touch with as the listings that we have available. You can apply to all our listings easily through the website. We work on, it's two websites specifically. One of them, State Jobs New York. The other one, it's an OMH website /employment. Like I said, I'll list the websites. We work for New York State. So we offer a generous package, a defined pension plan. We offer paid personal sick vacation leave. And the list goes on. We also offer training. So the training is also paid through the union. We are sponsored by, we have union employment. So basically our list is extensive. We're currently hiring. We're always hiring. The clinicians are the most wanted and needed at this time. This is a time when everything is uncertain. So we would like to have you join our staff of clinicians. If you know anyone that's starting off in the field, the clinical field, where they're just becoming a nurse, friends, family, anyone, just have them reach out to me. I'll list my the emails the websites, as I said. I'll also list my general email box that you can send me your resume. Like I said, check out the sites, see what applies, and just go for it. I want to wish everyone happy holidays, and thank you so much for having us once again.
Thank you, Latasha. And next, we're going to go to Shoshana Chetty, the Recruitment Coordinator from the Child Center of New York, one of my favorite organizations. Actually, they do great work in our communities. Shoshana, take it away.
Thank you, Borough President Richards. So my name is Shoshana Chetty. I am the Recruitment Coordinator at the Child Center of New York. Child Center was founded in 1953, started as a children's counseling center, and then as Queens grew, we grew with the community. So we service over 35,000 children and their families each year, and we work out of over 70 different site locations. We have 6 main program areas ranging from early childhood education. We have 4 Head Start programs for which we are currently hiring substitute pre-K teachers. We are looking for candidates who either have a child development associate or they are currently in the process of working towards one, and previous experience working with pre-K. It could be through a daycare center or through another Head Start program. We also have a clinical consultation and prevention and health homes and integrated care division, where we actually go into the homes and provide services to the children and their families as needed. And they are currently looking for mental health workers. Requires a bachelor's degree, 2 years child welfare experience, and preferably fluent in either Spanish, Bengali, Mandarin, or Cantonese. For our behavioral health division, we have 4 substance abuse and family clinics, all based in Queens, and we are currently looking for licensed social workers, LCSWs, LMSWs, LMHCs. We have both full-time and per diem positions available. And again, we're looking for candidates who are fluent in Spanish, Bengali, Mandarin, or Cantonese. We have a residential treatment facility where we are also looking for licensed clinical social workers. That site is based in Brooklyn. And then finally, our youth development division, which is the biggest division in the organization, we have several part-time positions available. We're looking for group leaders and activity specialists, requires a high school diploma and experience working with groups of school-age children. For the activity specialists, we look for candidates who have experience teaching or working with kids in a specific area, whether it's dance, STEM, music, anything along those lines. And then finally, I have one last position I want to discuss that is brand new. We are actually just posting it on our career site today, and it's for a community ambassador, street outreach educator. This is a part-time temporary position. It is expected to last through June 30th of 2021. And for this position, it does involve working outdoors. We are looking for some candidates who can engage the public around COVID-19 education and prevention. Requires a high school diploma and a solid communication skills. I will post all of our information on how to apply for the positions in the chat. Thank you.
Thank you, Shoshana. Thank you for being here. Next, we'll go to Verdia Noel, the Director of Business Development at the Council for Airport Opportunity and Aviation.
Thank you
for being here.
Thank you very much, Borough President Richards, and our warmest congratulations on your achievement. Thank you. As Borough President Richards mentioned, my name is Verdia Noel. I'm the Director of Business Development for the Council for Airport Opportunity. I'll just mention a few things about this CAO that are important to our history and mission. And then I'm going to turn it over to our Senior Account Manager to delve into the job opportunities that we have available today. And so very quickly, I'd like to just mention that the mission of CAO is to identify and address those employment needs of the community surrounding the New York and New Jersey metropolitan airports, while at the same time responding to the hiring needs of the airport tenants and the aviation industry. We provide job opportunity. We were established in 1972 by the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey and its airline partners. As we continue to work during this time, navigating the challenges of COVID-19, all of our offices are currently closed, but our entire staff is working remotely and virtually, conducting the business of CAO within the community and within the aviation industry, which means that we are still registering candidates for jobs. We're providing pre-screening opportunities, job readiness workshops, and a number of orientations that are available through the agency that will enhance and/or prepare you for work at JFK, LaGuardia, and Newark airports. So we thank you for joining today. Happy holidays to everyone. And I will now turn this over to Ms. Hamilton-Jones. Glenna?
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. And so let me just continue on to share with you the current opportunities available at both JFK and LaGuardia airports here in New York, as well as opportunities that are available in New Jersey, Newark Liberty International. So presently at JFK, we have snow removers and de-icers. Those positions, they're temporary positions, requiring that you have a valid driver's license. Those positions start off at $25 an hour. So anyone who is interested, definitely let us know. We also have at JFK Airport, there are ramp agent positions available. Ramp agents load and offload the aircraft, suitcases and mail. There are warehouse agent positions, building up and breaking down cargo in the warehouse. We also have supervisory positions for ramp and warehouse. There are security officers and security screener positions available. Must have a valid New York State security license to apply. There are GSC mechanics and diesel mechanics, right? You must also, of course, have certification, be auto or diesel mechanic certified. We have floor strippers and waxers, experienced, excuse me, experienced cleaners at JFK Airport. We have at LaGuardia, security officers, security supervisors, security screeners, valid New York State security license is required. We have snow removers and de-icers as well, and retail customer service associates. We do have, some of the retail stores are opening up and requiring individuals to assist passengers as they navigate through the airports. At Newark Liberty International, there are bilingual cleaners, customer service agents, package handlers, package delivery drivers, cargo warehouse agents, ramp agents, de-icers, snow removers and de-icers, material handlers, and there's some food service positions. So station attendant, food production supervisors, bartenders, servers, and utility workers. Again, thank you very much for always including us, and congratulations again, Borough President Richards.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Great to see you both. Next, we're going to move on to Francis Velasquez, the Director of Human Resources and Corporate Compliance with Watchguard 24/7. Welcome.
Francis is not here
Thank you,
today.
Borough President. I'm here representing Watchguard for Francis. I'm replacing Francis for the day. Thank you for having us. My name is Wilfredo Ruiz. I'm a senior recruiter here representing Watchguard 247, a security company that's founded in 2009 in Queens by John and Michelle Rafferty. We are a security company that services all 5 boroughs as well as Long Island and New Jersey. We are currently looking to hire quality security guards for our security concierge division, which provides security to luxury apartments, commercial buildings, schools, hotels, and senior residences. A security guard license and possibly other certifications are required for some of these positions. All of our sites are provided PPE and professionally sanitized daily. So if you are looking for a security career in our with our company, you can find the information here on the side here, the Q&A. And please give us a call, and wish you best of luck.
All righty, thank you. Next is Sana Shafat, the partner coordinator at Workforce1 Center.
Hi, Borough President Richards. Thank you for having us here. I'm filling in for Sana. I'm Nancy Conopole, the Senior Community Relations Manager for the Queens Workforce in Jamaica, Flushing, and Far Rockaway. So thank you so much. I'm just going to say a few words about Workforce and then go over some of the positions we have and put my email in the chat. And anyone's interested in any of the positions, please email me your resumes, and I will reach back out to you with a Zoom invite to interview. So Workforce1 prepares and helps New Yorkers to find employment. Free services offered at all Workforce Career Centers throughout the 5 boroughs include recruitment events such as these, job search resources, training resources, veteran services, and resume and interview workshops. So some of the opportunities we are working for are, we have 2 work at home positions. One is with Sunrise Credit, which is a credit agency for a call agent. You'll be answering calls, and you have to have 6 months call center experience or customer service experience, and a laptop or computer with internet access. We're also working with Global Contact Services for a work at home call center as well. They are the call center for Accessorize. So you will be answering calls from passengers and setting them up with drivers. We're also working with CVS drugstores in all 5 boroughs. for pharmacy technicians. You'll need to have an interest in healthcare and basic math skills, as well as front store employees. You need a high school for that, and some retail experience is preferred. We're also working with Syracom for a bilingual interpreter with about 15 languages. You could email me and I'll let you know the languages, which include Spanish, Cantonese, Mandarin, Russian, Ukrainian. You'll be interpreting for a healthcare company. And we're also interviewing, and we have position for case managers for community health care. You need a bachelor's degree in a related field, computer proficiency, and comfortable working in different neighborhoods. And finally, we have H&M in Manhattan needing operations service tax, which is a cleaning experience. You need 6 months of professional cleaning experience, and that is in Manhattan. So again, thank you, Borough President Richards.
Thank you. Thank you for the work you do.
Thank you.
Next, we're going to hear from James Faunus, the COO of GIGO Fund for Empire Vets. Hope I said that right, or GIGO Fund for Empire Vets.
Thank you very much, Borough President Richards, and congratulations on your position. I am James Faunus. I'm the COO of GIGO Fund, which is responsible for the Empire Vets Initiative. And this is a platform built specifically for military veterans and their family members in and around the New York City area to help them connect to positions that have been made available since the COVID-19 outbreak. We have developed this platform in large part because we feel that our veterans are the perfect candidates to fill any role throughout the city, especially those with regards to disaster relief, since so many of our veterans help with recovering from disasters throughout the world in war-torn areas, and now they are going to help us here at home going into 2021. So our platform is built. We have thousands of job opportunities in and around New York City, as well as job training and mentorship opportunities or mentorship abilities to connect with skilled professionals who understand what it takes to work in this new environment, and they can connect with you right then and there. We have thousands of job opportunities, about 12,000 now at this point, in every industry. A few to highlight right now are one with Axiom Health for a COVID-19 testing specialist. They are looking for specialists in and around the city to help get rapid testing in, get all the testing they need done, so that those positions are available, and several other COVID-19 related positions are available, as well as other industries, including banking. We have banking positions with TD Bank. They're looking for analysts that can work either at home or in their facilities once things can reopen. Financial analysts in any industry, in any specific industry that they work in, banking, chemicals, energy, and power. And the last one I can highlight is with Apple. They're looking for an expert, which is not only a technical specialist, but a sales specialist to work with clients and customers and potential customers to help sell the product and give them any assistance that they may need to fix their phones and other devices. Once again, Borough President, I thank you for inviting us, and we hope to help some veterans find jobs in and around New York City.
Thank you so much. And let me just remind anyone watching today that we're delighted to welcome back Sorenson Communications LLC to provide American language interpretation for this series. So we have Kaborski, Ledbetter, and Rossi, whose windows you need to pin to your video image in order to maintain ASL interpretation on your screen. So once again, we have Kaborski, Ledbetter, and Rossi, whose windows you need to pin to your video image in order to maintain ASL interpretation as well. And I want to thank you again, once again, James, for attending. We're now going to go to Lorraine Sullivan, the Director of HR at Rain Total Care.
Apologies, Borough President. We need to move past that panelist.
Okay, no problem. All righty, we're going to go to LaShonda Brinson and Terry LaFontaine, from the firefighters at the FDNY. So welcome. Alrighty, do we have LaShonda Brinson and Terry LaFontaine? All right,
Good
there you go.
afternoon.
Hello, welcome.
Hi,
Unmute
how are
yourself.
you?
Hi,
How are you, Borough President?
I'm great. Great to
Good.
see
Thank
you.
you so much for having us. Thank you. Good to see you as well. I'm firefighter Brinson. I work in the Borough of Brooklyn. And we are here today to offer our career paths within the FDNY. Currently, there are no notice of examinations that are currently out for positions, but we would love for people to at least go on to join FDNY to get a glimpse into the fire department and the many career opportunity paths that we offer. We offer firefighters, of course, but the fire department is more than just firefighting. We have our EMTs, we have our EMT training program in which the fire department pays you to become certified to be an EMT and you're hired. We also have our cadet program, which is a 2-year program. Also gives you, both programs actually give you promotional opportunities to become a firefighter. And we also have our fire inspectors. Those are people who go from building to building and ensure that there are no fire hazards within the workplace and residential homes. So you can join us at joinfdny.com. There's a wealth of information there as well, but we will surely upload our flyers, our EOIs for people who are interested. Also, you can, if you have any further questions, you can also contact us at recruitment at fdny.nyc.gov. Thank
you so much for that. We're now going to go to the New York City Transit Authority, Deborah O'Connor, who's the HR recruiter.
Thank you, Borough President. Congratulations to you on your new role. We're very excited to be part of the last career fair of the year, but the first one for us. So thank you for having us. I'd like to spend
for both of us, I guess.
Yes. So
Well,
we have something in common, and I'm also been a lifelong Queens resident, so I'm excited to participate specifically in this event. So to talk to you about the MTA and who we are and how we hire and what we have to offer, I'm going to share my screen and just walk you through our website, because I think that will make a little bit more sense for everyone. Just let me know if you can please see my screen right now. I do see it here.
You're good.
Good, thank you. All right, so the MTA is a state agency that services New York State and New York City. Our mission is to transport our customers safely and timely to their destination. How do we do that? Well, we do it with a good deal of people, and we're organized in 6 agencies. To find the agencies, you go to the menu bar. I did it a little too quickly, I apologize. Menu bar on our careers, on our website, www.mta.info. And at first glance, you'll see that it's pretty much all about customer service, but that's a good thing. To find more information about the organization and our job opportunities, you would go to the menu button on the upper left-hand corner, scroll down to other agencies and departments. I'm not sure that everyone knows that the MTA is comprised of 6 different operating units. All of them hire talent. We are responsible for bridges and tunnels. 7 bridges and 2 tunnels across the tri-state area are managed by the MTA. We are also responsible for all of the large capital construction projects that go on around the 5 boroughs that are relevant to transportation. For example, we extended this number 7 train to Hudson Yard, which created a new neighborhood in New York City. We created the 2nd Avenue subway. We also are looking at extending the Long Island Railroad to the east side of Manhattan. So all of the large construction projects are handled by this unit. They hire engineers, architects, construction managers, project managers, IT professionals, estimators, tons of opportunities in this division of the MTA. You all probably know the two railroads, Long Island Railroad and Metro North. Long Island Railroad begins its service at Penn Station and travels all the way out to the end of the island. Metro North begins its service at Grand Central Station and takes passengers through the Bronx, through Upper Manhattan, through Westchester County, and to Southern Connecticut. MTA Bus Company is more of an express bus company, although it does have local and select service bus routes, and it transports customers from the boroughs to Manhattan. And then last but not least is the division that is closest to my heart, New York City Transit, which is responsible for all the local bus and subway service throughout the 5 boroughs. Now, in addition to these 6 agencies, there are many support functions that the agencies rely on to do business properly. Did you know that the MTA has the largest occupational health services team in the nation? We hire doctors and lawyers. I'm sorry, doctors. We do hire lawyers, but not in medicine and not in the occupational services unit. But we hire doctors, nurses, phlebotomists, data analysts, coordinators to work in our occupational health services division of the MTA. We also hire lawyers and HR specialists and labor relations specialists, system safety units, hires science majors. We hire computer specialists, computer associates, and many, many titles that you might not be aware of. We even hire industrial psychologists to assess our jobs and to write exam questions. We hire digital marketing specialists. We hire editors. We hire copywriters. So there's a wealth of opportunity at the MTA. Now, it is a difficult time. Ridership is down. But did you know that a significant percentage of MTA employees are retirement eligible at this very moment? I'm not going to share that number publicly, but suffice it to say that if they were all were to retire now, we'd really have to ramp up our recruitment activity. So now I'd like to switch gears and show you where to find the job opportunities for all of these 6 agencies and the support units. You can find them all on the career site. Again, mta.info/employment, select the menu button, scroll down to careers, and you will see our career center. We hire in 3 different ways, a little bit similar to the fire department. We hire through JVN, job vacancy notice postings. We hire 80% of our talent through the examinations process. Those are exams offered specifically by the MTA and exams offered by DCAS. So I will put some contact information in the chat box, and I will also put the DCAS website, nyc.gov/DCAS. We hire many professional titles from those examinations. If you would like to see just a listing of our just-in-time jobs, you will not be responsible for signing in like I am. The MTA has many, many firewalls because of all the folks who would love to hack our system, and we can't allow that to happen. So you would not have to sign in like I do here to get to the site. Give me one more moment, please. Okay, and it recognizes, even the outside website recognizes me as an employee. So what you see here is a listing of all of our current job openings, and to determine what agency they're in, you would look at, let's pick a really dynamic one. They're all dynamic, but I'm very excited about the Internal Communications Director. This is for corporate MTA headquarters. If you click on the title, you will see the minimum and the midpoint compensation that this position offers. You see the location to Broadway. You see the summary of the job, the responsibilities of the job, the qualifications of the job, and the education and experience requirements for the opportunity. And there's also a button, a link right there for you to apply directly to this job. So this is the resume process for finding employment at the MTA. Now, I think we're okay. These jobs change every day, and it's very difficult for a job seeker to look at one website every day. So if you take a look once a week, you should be able to see all of our JVN postings because they must be posted for a minimum of 5 days. All right, so now I'd like to take you to the site where we post our examinations. And if you scroll down, you will see jobs that require examinations. We'll click this on and you'll see all of the exams that are posted, those that are open right now, and those that are coming up in the near future. Right now, the examinations that are open are the difficult to fill, constantly needed positions that we refer to as skilled trade. If you are an elevator and an escalator mechanic, you would be interested in this exam filing. You will see that if you scroll down, you have all the information about the job description, the salary and the benefits, how to qualify. And this is very important to job seekers. If you do not meet the qualifications, please do not apply to an exam because you will not get your application feedback. You can take a chance at applying for an open JVN where you might not have 100% of the skills, but not for an examination filing. We don't want you to lose out on the funding. And then it will tell you how to qualify, how to obtain an application if it's not an online filing, how to submit an application if it is an online filing. It tells you about the test because so many job seekers say, how do I study for the test? You read the section on the test and it tells you how to prepare for the test. And if you are in need of a fee waiver because you are not employed right now, there is a section in this application that tells you how to acquire a fee waiver for a particular filing. I'm limited to 3 minutes. I may have used up my 3 minutes. Just to reiterate, every job at every agency at the MTA can be found on the career section of our website, including the exam openings. And remember to also look at DCAS for exams that are relevant to the MTA. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Ms. O'Connor. And let me just remind everyone that you can actually go to queensbp.org/recruitment fair. You'll get a nice list. And I know this is moving fast. We're all in a different time where this is all being done in a digital way. But you can go to queensbp.org/recruitment fair to follow along and to see who the presenters are today. So I want to thank you again, Ms. O'Connor, for being here. Next, we're going to move on to Common Point Queens. We have Carolyn Wilson, the Employment Coordinator. Thank you for being here.
Hi, thank you, Borough President Richards, and congratulations. And I'm filling in for Fadia. I'm an Employment Coordinator and a social worker for Common Point Queens. We're a nonprofit organization with a very wide variety of programs and services, from nursery school to senior care and everything in between. I'm representing the adult workforce. We help people with finding jobs through connecting them to whatever resources they need in order to gain employment, resumes, interviewing skills, job search assistance, workshops, recruitment events, job fairs, and of course, connecting with our business partners with our job leads. So today I'm going to talk about a few of the positions that we have. We have a full-time ESOL instructor, and that is going to be in our agency. That requires a bachelor's degree in either education, counseling, or public policy or related field. A full-time employment coordinator, which is what I do. So feel free to reach out to me. I put my information in the chat. I'll tell you exactly what the job entails. The pay is based on experience. That requires a bachelor's degree in social work or psychology, education, human services, or related fields. We have 6 positions for a direct support professional. That's $15 per hour. It's located in Queens, Manhattan, Bronx, and Far Rockaway. It provides someone who will be providing comprehensive care for individuals with disabilities in their homes or day programs. That requires a high school diploma or GED and a New York State license. We have a junior high school math teacher part-time. They run small groups and assist the head math teacher. The minimal degree is bachelor's with a 1-year experience. We have a part-time HSE instructor based in Queens. And within the area of healthcare, we have part-time and full-time front desk and medical assistant in Queens, $15 to start, and then based on experience as well. And we have some security positions, full-time and part-time, for $17 per hour in Queens. You can also go on our website, commonpointqueens.org, and go in the menu bar, drop down to working at Common Point Queens. We have a number of positions within our agency as well. I put my information in, Carolyn Weinstein at Common Point Queens. My email is there. Please email me, and if you can remember to put the type of job in the subject and attach your resumes. And if you email me, I will send you an invite to a virtual orientation. Thank you again for having me. Happy holidays, happy, safe, and healthy holidays.
Thank you so much for being here. And once again, let me just remind everybody, we have Kaborski, Ledbetter, and Wendy Rossi, whose windows you need to pin to your video image in order to maintain an ASL interpretation on your screen. Next, we're going to go to the Chinese American Planning Council. We have Vicky Wong, the Director of Employment Services. Welcome.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much, Queensborough President, invite us to this event. And my name is Vicky Wong, pronounced she, her, and I'm Director of Employment Services at CBC. CBC is Chinese American Planning Council, founded in 1965. CBC is a nonprofit social services organization. Its missions to promote the social and economic empowerment of Chinese American, immigrant, and low-income communities in New York City. CBC serves over 60,000 community members each year through more than 50 programs and over 30 sites throughout New York City. So we include the early childhood education, school-age care, youth services, workforce development, community services, and senior services. And I am represent Employment Services Career Center. And so my main role is our Career Center is help provide the job seeker with comprehensive supporting during their employment search. That means we're helping candidates in resume writing, interview job readiness workshop, job referral, placement, and post-employment. So if any one of you interested on our services, please sign up to our CBC Career Center, and we can start helping you from there. And of course, the Career Center, just like the other Career Center, we also help local employer to recruiter, hire and retain quality candidate. And of course, CBC is one of the employer that I work very close right now. And I would like to share the job opening at CBC right now. So we have resource navigator they're hiring right now, and we're looking for, we have 30 openings. Is a part-time, full-time because of the COVID-19. So this is a position as a resource navigator. And we have a special recruitment tomorrow, the recruiting event. And you can sign up to us through the Eventbrite, and I will put it on the chat later on. And this event is, if you want to learn more what this position about, how you qualify for it, then please join our event tomorrow. And this is 30 openings. So this is a lot of opening right now. It's a part-time and full-time available. And CBC also looking for child welfare caseworker. We're looking for 4 opening right now. And we have a health educator. We have Korean childcare project coordinator within CBC. And we also have a full-time ESL instructor available. And we also ongoing hiring for our after school programs, looking for group leader and youth worker. And also the one last job opening that like we have affiliation with CPC home attendant program. And we're looking for people all the time for the healthcare workers such as personal care aide, home health aide, and consumer direct or personal assistance. So if any of you interested in the job, and then you always can go directly to our job websites, cpc-nyc.org, or just sign up with our career center, and then we can help you from there. And of course, if you have any question or any concern, you always can email me directly at vwong@cpc-nyc.org. And every time you apply for any of this position, just please mention about you attend to today's event and you know about this job through today's event. It will help, and we will put you on the top of the list. So that's it for me. And thank you very much for inviting us to this event, and happy holidays, everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Great to see you. Next, we're going to go to Westhave Incorporated. We're joined by Rachel Pimble, the HR coordinator. Welcome.
Thank you, Borough President Jonathan Richards and Ms. Sharon Anderson for inviting me to the 12th virtual Queen's Career event. So just to talk a little bit about Westhab, because this is my first time here. Westhab was established in 1981, one of the largest nonprofit organizations throughout the Westchester County. Over the last 39 years, Westhab has continued to thrive in taking a stance against the homeless crisis, not just in Westchester, but throughout New York. Building communities and changing lives, which is our motto. During this time of crisis, Westhab has continued to thrive with the expansion of many facilities through the development and construction of high quality and affordable supportive housing for people in need, thus creating jobs. Today, we are looking for candidates who meet our core values, integrity, professionalism, and respect. So just to name a few of the positions that we are currently recruiting for. So we are looking for case managers. The case managers assess clients' needs, plans a course of action, links clients to services, and monitors progress. He or she must assure clients receive appropriate information and referrals to obtain housing. For requirements, you need to have a bachelor's degree in either the following: social work, psychology, criminal justice, or human services field, at least a minimum of 1 year experience as a case manager, working with the homeless, mentally ill, substance abuse, or low income populations. Bilingual is a plus. Salary ranges, I believe, is between 40 to 45. They were also looking for job developers. Under the supervision of the employment counselor, the job developer establishes, maintains activities to develop, locate, and secure job opportunities for program participants, market programs, and coordinates job resources for our clientele. And that salary ranges between 48 and 52. Our employment counselor, under the supervision of the employment services coordinator, the employment counselor assists participants in securing permanent employment opportunities through the individual employment, case management, and facilitation of job readiness training. For both job development and employment counselors, it requires to have a bachelor's degree, 2 years experience in sales, marketing, job development, social human services, or employment and training program working with disadvantaged adults, must have a valid New York driver's license and car available for work. That salary for employment counselor is between 42 to 44,000. We have our safety security officer positions. Just so we know, just so you are aware, it's also residential aid as well, and that's just the responsibility of ensuring the safety and security for all client staff and the property around the facility throughout our shelters. Must have a high school diploma or a GED, a valid New York security license, FireGuard FO2, and it pays at $17 an hour, which is a full-time position. We are also looking for licensed clinical social workers, and they're responsible for coordinating out and inpatient mental health and substance abuse services for our shelters. The requirement for that position is a master's degree in social work from a school of social work fully accredited by the Council of Social Work Education. At least 2 years experience in an area of specialized social work practice. Fluency in Spanish is highly desirable. Must have your own car, and valid New York driver's license is required. In regards to the licensed clinical social worker, the salary range is negotiable. If you do not have clinical, but you are a licensed social worker, that ranges between 50 to 55,000. Also, our workshop facilitator, which is a brand new position that should be posted, and I'll get into the details of how to apply for all positions. The workshop facilitator has the primary responsibility of providing a range of intensive case management, employment readiness, and supportive services to Westhab shelter residents in New York City. So all positions that I stated today are full-time positions. Westhab offers low, robust benefits for all employees, medical, dental, vision, so forth. For all applications or for anyone who is interested in applying today, you need to apply on www.westhab.org. If you scroll down to the bottom, it will say work for Westhab, or you can email me and I'll put that email address into the chat. That's rachel.pimble, as in my first and last name, at westhab.org. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and thank you for joining us for the first time. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
All right, awesome. We're gonna now hear from the U.S. Census Bureau, Arun Natarajan, HR recruiter, and Alita Morales Hernandez, who's the field supervisor. Welcome.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. President. It's a pleasure to be here. Unfortunately, it's the last one, but we had a wonderful time. Got a lot of great applicants from these fairs. And again, thank you. Currently, I'm field supervisor at the U.S. Census Bureau. I'll give you a brief description of who we are. We are part of the Department of Commerce and been so since 1903. We are considered the federal government's largest statistical agency. The data that we collect is about the nation's economy and its people. And we also collect data for numerous other entities, such as the Board of Education, law enforcement, the Housing Department. And most importantly, the information that we gather goes to Congress, and Congress uses that data to provide funding for programs in our neighborhoods. So currently, we only have one position available. It's the field representative position, but it's a wonderful opportunity for anyone who needs to work a flexible schedule. We are very devoted to our people. We mentor them, we train them very well, and we look forward to working with those that are very interested in helping their community and people who are self-motivated. So I'd like Arun to give the details about the position. And again, thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, hi. Hi, thanks, Nellie. So to give you guys a little bit of the position in detail, the work week hours vary. It just depends on the amount of cases we have at the time, and like if we have enough of a workload, and like depending on the performance of the FR, which is a field representative that goes out in the field with the field supervisor, like Nolita was saying, and like the recruiting team, we would evaluate and come to a determination if we can give more hours or less. And the hourly rate for the Queensboro is $19.33 an hour. And you also get 57.5 cents reimbursed for each mile driven. So we reimburse you from the minute you leave your house till you come back. Also, what the detail of the job entails is we provide you with the Census Bureau laptop. And when you go to these homes, which is we do ask that you go door to door, but during this pandemic, we will protect you by giving you PPE of hand sanitizers and masks. And what's another good thing about it is you'll be able to, when you're going from house to house, you can stay as far away from the house as you like to keep the 6 feet social distancing. And you're asking the survey respondents questions, you're inputting the data into our computer, and you would complete about, like, I think we would give you like 10 hours a week, 40 hours a month to start you off, because we don't want to overwhelm you, and we'll see how it goes and evaluate you upon that. And that's the position itself. I think it's a great opportunity to get yourself into the federal government, to get your foot in the door. And there's a lot of lateral movement and growth. And yeah, so if you guys are interested, you should definitely apply. And the details are in the chat. But thank you so much, and congrats again, Borough President Richards. And thanks for having us.
Thank you for being here. Next, we'll hear from Forest Hills Financial Group, John Wool, the Managing Director and Director of Talent Acquisition. Welcome, John.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations, Borough President, on your new role. My name is John Wool. I'm the Managing Director and Director of Talent Acquisition with Forest Hills Financial Group and Guardian. Forest Hills Financial Group, it's a member of the Guardian Network, and we're expanding our team in the New York and Long Island locations. We're looking for 5 motivated individuals to join us as a financial representative or a financial advisor. The position offers unlimited growth potential in the financial services industry. As a financial services representative with Forest Hills, we invest in your success. So you'll be working with clients to understand their goals, concerns, and current financial information, analyze that info to create a plan with appropriate strategies, products, and services. You'd be providing clients with information related to financial products and services on an ongoing basis, and basically developing and maintaining a base of clients who value your input and guidance. You'd also be working very closely with clients to keep their financial plans current and align with their financial goals. We offer full benefits from day one, fantastic compensation plan, 401k with a match, a defined benefit plan and pension, which is unheard of these days, fantastic work culture, and an awesome team environment. We're looking for motivated individuals that are relationship builders, that are looking to build a fantastic career. Over the time, not only will you build a career and be compensated correctly, but you'll also be gaining residual income, which I know is very exciting. We're looking for, and what the requirements are, is a 4-year degree, along with getting your life accident and health license. Any questions, or if you're interested in hearing more about this, I'll post my information in the chat. You could also go to www.fhfg, which is ForestHillsFinancialGroup.com, and you can take a look through the website there as well. I appreciate this. Everyone have a great and safe holiday. And again, congratulations, Borough President, on your new role.
Thank you, John. Thank you for being here. We're now going to move on to New York Life Insurance. We'll hear from Bill Clear, who is the partner.
Hello, happy holidays, job seekers and career changers, and congratulations, Borough President Richards. Hello, everyone. Warm greetings. My name is Bill Clear, a partner at New York Life Insurance Company in Rego Park, Queens. And we are looking to provide positions that are considered agents, financial services professionals, financial advisors, as well as management opportunities. This office is really growing rapidly, so we're looking to hire 100 people next year in 2021. That's right, 100 new individuals in 2021. And what we're looking to do is provide them with a full-fledged online university. The company is really invest in every individual that is looking to make a career change or take on the New York Life as a company that they're seeking. So we're looking for individuals that come from a business administration, economics, accounting, anyone who has a psychology degree, liberal arts degree. These are the individuals that typically do well in this field. Someone who has a knack for numbers, who is passionate about helping individuals and doesn't mind to be coached, as well as learning about insurance, retirement, college funding, long-term care, business administration, and other business planning. There's a lot more that New York Life offers, and so it's a great opportunity to learn about how economics work. We also are providing full benefits, full major medical benefits, dental, vision, disability, tuition reimbursement, a 401k plan, and a defined benefit pension plan. We have about 14,000 agents, financial service professionals with our company. And out of the 14,000, the average income is $75,000. So we're really looking also for individuals outside of the scope that are looking to work from home, who are uncomfortable going into an environment where they're meeting and talking and connecting with people. So it's fully electronic technology, so you don't have to pick up a pen. We're able to close all the deals, handle all the transactions remotely like we're doing today. And we're also looking for individuals that speak other languages such as Bengali, Urdu, Nepalese, Punjab, Mandarin, Cantonese, as well as Espanol. I really want to thank you again for the opportunity to speak. This is a company that has been around for 175 years, and we're looking for you guys to take a look at the company because there are a lot of exciting things happening in Rego Park. Thank you again.
Thank you so much, Bill. Thank you for being here. And I want to thank everybody who joined us today. I hope you heard from someone or something that certainly gauged your interest today. So I want to thank all of the sponsors today for their collaboration. And I look forward to next year, obviously ramping up again as we close out this year, which has really been such a tough year for so many individuals across the borough. We are delighted to bring these opportunities to you. I'm going to ask everybody, if you have a pen or a piece of paper, you can go to queensbp.org, queensbp.org, and that's one way you can sign up for the newsletter to stay informed of what's actually happening across the borough. But, you know, as these job fairs happen, you can also be informed and stay informed on what we're actually doing. I also want to thank the Borough Hall staff who put this together. Chris Barker, Aldo Grillo, Ilana Siegel, Michael Schall, Shern Anderson, thank you, John Perricone, Dorothy Pafumi, and Carolyn Gill. Please forgive me, I'm learning all of the Borough Hall staff. This is it's been just a few days in, but really, you know, the transition has really been smooth because of the staff here, and I'm happy to continue and to build on the work that our former borough president, Sharon Lee, did, and obviously Melinda Katz in starting these job fairs. So please stay in touch. I pray everyone will have a good holiday season. I know it's been a tough year, but we all are going to hang in there and wish for the best in 2021. So once again, I want to thank all of my staff and thank all of the presenters today. Please sign up once again for the website. You can also go back once again to queensbp.org/recruitment fair to look at each and every one of the panelists today who presented the opportunities that you may be interested in. So thank you all for attending. And if I have nothing, do I have anything
President, I'll take it from here. Thank you so much.
And now Sharon will take it from here for questions. Thank you.
Absolutely. I'll take it from here.
I'm learning.
That's okay. So Brittany of Camba, Brittany, you're our last presenter. Last but certainly not least, I'll give you that opportunity to speak before we head into questions.
Of course. Thank you so much. Hi, everybody. My name is Brittany Kais. I'm the Director of Talent Acquisition at Camba. So Camba is a nonprofit organization that started in Brooklyn over 40 years ago. And since then, we've grown to over 100 sites in all 5 boroughs of New York City, including, of course, Queens. We have programs in homelessness prevention, supportive and transitional housing, family and parenting support, summer and after school programs for youth. So a lot going on, a lot happening across Camba's sites. And of course, with all of these programs come our incredible staff. So most of our current vacancies are within our shelter and housing programs, where we're seeking candidates in social services and operations. So I wanted to just briefly review the positions that we have open in our Queens locations at the moment. So we have security guard vacancies, case managers, social workers. And I will say with social workers, because I know it's a really difficult time to get licensed right now. So if you're a new social worker who was just graduating from your MSW program, we can work with that. So that's definitely not a barrier for many of our programs. We're also seeking at the moment in Queens social service supervisors. So we require an LCSW for those positions. We have residential aid vacancies, drivers and maintenance workers. And then as well on kind of the managerial level, we're seeking a director of social services at 2 of our locations in Queens. So you can view our full list of openings at camba.org. I'll also chat out the information. I will say too that Camba offers a comprehensive benefits package, so health insurance, dental insurance, retirement plan, including a paid time off package as well. So if you're interested in applying to an open position, you can send your resume to submitresumes@camba.org. Again, I'll send it out in the chat. And if you do apply for an open position, please let us know that you attended the recruitment event today. So again, thank you so much for having us. Hope everybody stays well, and happy holidays.
Thank you, Brittany. And that was my fault before I turn it back over to Sharon for questions. I apologize. I crossed you out as if you went already. I had a senior moment. But thank you for attending, and I just wanted to thank Camba for the work that they do as well. So stay on, do not log off. I am leaving you, but Sharon Anderson is going to stay on, and she's going to take questions. So please don't be shy today. All right, I'm turning it back over to you, Sharon.
Wonderful. Thank you, Borough President. So we have a few questions in the lineup this afternoon, so I'll move on with it right away. First, Wilfredo of Watchguard, someone is asking just for you to repeat your email for applicants to apply through. If you can just—
Yes,
yeah.
my email is wruiz@watchguard247.com. I had posted it in the messages. I will repost it again in messages.
Okay, some people may not fully understand how to search through for the emails. Nancy, could you repeat your application process, please, for some of our applicants? They are interested in BJ's, some of your customer service positions at CVS, H&M.
Sure. I have my email in the chat. If they will send me their their resumes, I can send them a Zoom invite to come and interview with the account managers for the positions. So I'm gonna re-put my email in the chat again.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you.
I have a question from Jonathan. I have experience in the concierge and security field. I missed where the contact for the gentleman to reach out to send the resume from Workforce1. So if you guys can share that information again, please. Did someone mention a job today?
I'm sorry, which job was that? I heard Workforce, but I didn't hear the job.
Concierge and the security field.
Oh,
and they
that was
mentioned
Watchguard.
Workforce1.
We have many, sorry, I was muted. We have many positions.
You're still muted.
Sorry, it keeps muting. I don't know why, but thanks, Sharon. We have many security positions actually with different companies for Workforce1. So if they just send me their resume, I could definitely invite them to a Zoom interview.
Great, thank you.
I just put my, Carolina, I just put my email again into the chat.
Thank you for sharing that information. Did some of you mention case managers? Any work for case managers?
We have, again, Workforce1, we do have a couple of positions. They're both in the Rockaways in Queens. One is an outreach worker. You have to have a high school GED and case management experience, be able to handle 15 participants, and must have crisis intervention experience. We also have a violence interrupter, must feel comfortable canvassing the areas of Rockaway neighborhoods, and must have crisis intervention experience.
Thank you. And for those of you that have just joined, please use the Q&A function of the webinar to type in all your questions, and we'll try to get through as many as we can today.
Okay, next I have a question for the FDNY. Is there a hiring freeze as a result of COVID-19? And if so, or if not, what are you recruiting for at this time? Could you speak to that briefly, please?
Yes, currently, I saw the question and it was for the Fire Academy. And currently, yes, there is a freeze due to COVID at the moment. Right now, there are no notice of exams currently open, but you can still log on to joinfdny.com just to get oversight of what the department has to offer, so that when notices of exams are open again, you are, savvy about the positions that we have available.
Wonderful, thank you. Common Point, Queens, could you repeat your email address for applicants? Thank you.
You're
Sorry.
muted.
Sorry, I'll put it in the chat again. It is cweinstein@commonpointqueens.org. If you're interested in a specific job, please say so in the subject line. And we will also reach out to you and invite you to a virtual orientation to tell you more about our services. And I'll put it in again. Thank you.
Okay, wonderful. I have one question, Caroline, for Deborah O'Connor. Deborah, are you willing to share your contact information?
Yes, certainly. I put it in the chat box to all attendees, but I will give it to you again. It is my name, Deborah, DEBORAH .O'Connor, @nyct.com.
Wonderful. Thank you, Caroline.
You're most welcome.
And for those of you also that are just joining, please check our website, www.queensbp.org/recruitment fair. All our contact information for the groups that are here today is there, as well as the program. So that is a great resource for all of you in case you are missing some of the contact information. You might be able to get that from our program. I have a question for the census. Where can someone that's looking for work send their resume to?
Well, what we're doing everything. We're send out a packet. So if they would kindly just send me their information, Anelita Morales Hernandez at census.gov. I put it in the chat. I will guide them as to how to get the application and what we would need.
Thank you.
Okay.
Deborah, someone completed an application for the New York City Transit yesterday for a crew caller, job ID 97771. Should she follow up with you? That's
that's for the Staten Island Railway. They may certainly do that. Please send me their resume and I will be happy to share it with the hiring manager. But every applicant must apply online, which this individual did. So thank you for the follow-up.
Wonderful. Okay. We have an anonymous attendee who has a master's in school counseling. Does anyone have a position available that this person might be able to apply? Master's in school counseling? No?
Is it recent? Okay, go ahead.
I'm sorry. So this is Debbie from Transit. I don't have, excuse me, an opening that is top of mind at the moment. But may I suggest again that this individual look at the DCAS website, because there are many professional titles that require an examination, such as administrative manager, associate administrator, staff analyst, associate staff analyst. And as you see those exams coming up, you may be interested in at least reviewing them and applying to take those exams. Now, that's not I need a job tomorrow process, right? That's you file for an exam, you take the exam, the list gets scored by the city, then the list is established. That could be a 12 to 18 month process. But when that list is established, it is active for 4 years. And you never know where you'll be in 4 years. If you get called off the list and you don't want the job, you decline the opportunity. But if in 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 years, you find that you may like the opportunity, you have a job offer.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Deborah. An anonymous attendee is looking for a computer programming position. Are there any openings on the platform today?
May I offer some guidance there? Again, New York City has 2 filings open right now, nyc.gov/DCAS for computer associate with a specialty in software, and computer specialty with computer specialist with a specialty in software. www.nyc.gov/DCAS.
Exactly. There are many career opportunities with the city. Someone is looking, anonymous attendee is looking for a sound engineering position with TV broadcasting, or does anyone have anything along those lines on the platform? No.
How about someone that's looking for data analysts, data scientists, or business analysts? Anyone have any positions available that they would like to share? Okay, we'll move along.
Okay. Someone is looking for, someone has a master's in healthcare administration, and they're looking for an open position at this point.
Yeah, for anyone, if I could jump in and interject, for anyone who recently received a master's less than 3 years ago, we have a management program within our company to train them to be a manager within the financial services industry. So if there's someone out there who recently graduated with a master's, please look at my information on the chat and give me a call. I'll tell you more about it. Thank you.
Wonderful. And I just want to remind our audience to go to the queensbp.org/recruitment fair to explore all the different opportunities that are here today, because I'm seeing some excellent candidates on in the Q&A. Someone here, John Toussaint, has a bachelor's degree in business management administration with a background in marketing. He's looking for a remote position. I mean, the opportunities are out there, but you need to really do a little bit of homework and do a little research and, in order to find the right fit for you. In some instances, there are career opportunities, and in some instances, you can be retrained into something new. Oh goodness, lots of great questions are here. Great applicants as well.
Do any of you guys have opportunities for part-time positions, specifically for customer service?
Transit does not. We have full-time opportunities, but not part-time.
Hi, Queens Workforce does with the actually at-home position. For Sunrise Credit, we have full-time and part-time. At home, you just need a working computer with internet access and some call center or customer service experience.
And for for LaGuardia Airport, the customer service position, retail customer service, is full-time at this time.
Okay.
Bill, can you share your contact information one more time for New York Life positions?
Sure, I will.
Can you, for those, there are people that they're not part of the webinar, they're watching live. So if you could just state the website or any sort of contact information for those that will only be viewing and not part of the webinar, that would be great.
Okay. Hi, everyone. So my contact information is, the best is to send a resume to C like Charlie, L like Larry, E like Eric, A like Apple, R like Roger, E like Eric, at New York Life, all spelled out, .com. Just send your resume, and I prefer that if you, in the subject line, you can just put QBP in there so I know it's coming from this fair. And that should help me identify you so that I can get right on it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And here's my information in the chat being resent.
Perfect. Thank you. Was there a mention of a job position available for a Bengali translator?
We do have, I believe we have about 20 languages for a company called Syracom, which you would be an interpreter or translator actually for health services for a healthcare company. If you send me your resume, I can invite you to the interview.
Thank you. And this one is for the MTA. Are there any maintenance department positions available at this time?
Hi, maintenance, not at this time, but we do have from time to time, it's called facility maintainer. And that would be maintaining pretty much the depots. And there are depots in every borough, and there are more than one because we have 3 different bus organizations at the MTA. So facility maintainer, which would be a JVN job posting. And also there is an examination for facility maintainer. Actually, one just closed last month. Also check out mta.info, look at the Long Island Railroad and Metro North to see what opportunities they may offer in the way of facilities maintenance.
Okay, so we have an anonymous attendee looking for an assistant construction project manager position. Are there any opportunities on the platform today?
Not that I'm aware of at the MTA right now, but remember I talked about the construction and development unit under the MTA. So I would, if you check the website once a week, you can look for that title. You know, again, it's a difficult time for the MTA, but we do have a capital budget that was approved. And when, you know, when we move forward and have less of the environmental issues, hopefully that construction will be going forward and that job opportunity is available from time to time.
Wonderful, thank you. Henry Eng is asking, are there any positions open for a designer? He doesn't explain what type of designer, if it's a graphic design position.
Hi, Sharon, if it's a graphic designer, we do have two, one both in Queens, one for a fine jewelry and another company and another for an antique company. So if he sends me his resume, I can invite him.
Great, thank you.
I have a question specifically for the census, but you know, it really applies to any of you. Do any of you have any positions that would be for a person that is deaf, especially the census? This person can speak well, but they just can't hear. Do any of you have opportunities for this person?
Well, I saw that question in the chat and I entered a phone number for our recruiting department, which is 212-584-3495. There may be positions open in the office for clerk. I'm sure we have phones that are, you know, accessible to those that are hard of hearing. So if they would just call the recruiting department, I'm sure they'll be able to get some help.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So I have a question from May 2, who is asking, who has an IT risk management certification and nonprofit certification as well. Does anyone have any opening in that area in IT risk management? No.
I have a question for Common Point. What are the requirements for the direct support professional?
Okay, I will tell you. All right. They would provide comprehensive care for individuals with developmental disabilities in their homes and day programs. They require a high school diploma or GED, New York State driver's license for 3 years, some experience or college credit in human services.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's locations in Queens, Manhattan, Bronx, and Far Rockaway, $15 per hour, and there are about 6 positions available.
Thank you.
Okay, I think I've gone through most of the questions. Carolina?
Just going through. I would like to remind everyone, I'm seeing a lot of people asking for just direct contact information. So I'd like to remind everyone to please check our website at www.queensbp.com/recruitment fair, where you can find most our program and be able to get the contact information for all our presenters. I do have a question here. Any of you have any job opportunities for a speech language pathology? Okay, we don't at this time.
An anonymous attendee is asking, how can they apply for a health interpreter position? Is there such a position on the platform?
Hi, that's the position we have in Queens Workforce with Cyricom that I was mentioning.
Yes,
bilingual. Yes, that's for a health company. Okay. And they could just send me their resume.
Excellent. Does anyone need a French interpreter? No? Okay.
How long, this question is, how long is the Fire Academy EMT Academy? Do you guys have that? How long do they have to go to the academy for?
So the Fire Academy is 18 weeks. The
18.
EMT Trainee Academy is 16 weeks. This means they do not currently hold a New York State certified basic EMT card. And EMS, it's 13 weeks.
Okay, does someone have a job related to HR? I think Common Point mentioned an HR position, right? Pushpin Bala asked, is there a job relating to HR? So, okay.
No, we didn't have that, sorry.
No? Okay, I'm sorry.
The security agent at the airport, what are the requirements for that job?
So the security positions require a valid New York State security license, be a US, well, just have a valid New York State security license. We have several companies that are hiring, some requiring US citizenship, others just requiring that you have the valid New York State security license and be flexible and available to work anytime.
And I have one, this is a new one for us. Someone looking for any internship positions. This is a college student currently looking to build up their resume and get more experience. So entry-level positions for college students. Anyone has stuff to share?
Yeah, we definitely have internship positions here at the Census Bureau. You can apply on usajobs.gov. I could put in the chat, and they can look up whichever internship they like. But there's definitely internship positions available with it.
Yeah, there's also a program by the name of Pathways. If they look into that, that's part of the census also. Those are paid internships. That might be an opportunity there.
Perfect. Anyone else?
The MTA has what we call a college aid program. I'm sorry, the MTA has a college aid program, MTA New York City Transit. And if you have completed 60 college credits successfully, you are eligible for the college aid program. The link to that site is not visible on the MTA website. The process for securing an opportunity, securing access to that website is to visit your career services office. We have relationships with probably well over 50 local colleges and universities. And if they're not able to walk you through the application process, you have my contact information. If you send me your resume, I will send it to the director of the college aid program at the Transit Authority. Just let me say that right now, all positions are remote and they are unpaid, but you will get excellent work experience.
I think I have a final question. Someone is interested in childcare. Is there any positions for childcare? Carolina, do you have any more?
I think my last one is sorry, just moved. What certification for IT is preferred for the MTA, the New York Life, or FDNY? Not sure if that's clear. So I guess someone looking for IT job in either of the three organizations, what would be preferred for certification?
I guess I could go first. So the MTA hires most IT professionals from the civil service examination process offered by New York City. Right, so we do hire from those lists. Right now, there's a computer specialist for software filing and a computer associate for software. And there's literally 2 pages of qualifications depending upon the area of software you're going into. So I'm not going to get into the qualifications because it would take up too much time. Continue to look at the DCAS website for exam filings for computer specialist, computer associate. You can also look at the MTA website because, again, only New York City Transit and Bridges and Tunnels are civil service organizations that hire from the city list. Metro North, Long Island Railroad, MTA Corporate, the MTA Bus Company, They do not hire through the civil service examination process. So you could find a computer related job for your interest that you're interested in on the MTA website. It's a little confusing. We do both, but I think once you start perusing the MTA website and New York City, NewYorkCity.gov/DCAS, you'll understand this better.
Okay. Did anyone else have something to add to that? Okay, wonderful. Well, this was a lovely panel. This was our 12th iteration of the virtual recruitment fair. I want to thank all our dedicated partners who stayed with us the entire course, all through the summer and the fall. I want to thank our brand new partners and thank all of you again for your collaboration with the Office of the Queens Borough President. We're really grateful for your partnership. Thanks to the audience and good luck to all of you. Happy holidays and